Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. Joe Ingles lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Sets him up. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Danny Green gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. McGee powers it through. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
LeBron with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Trying to cash in. LeBron, not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting reports. Probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Davis. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To James. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Here comes the screen. To Davis. Cleaning the offensive glass. Another shot stays out. Mitchell with the basketball. Down just a couple. Conley. And strokes it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Down for McGee. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Conley to Gobert. JaVale McGee.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Conley. Message received. Well defended. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Get it.
And count the basket inside.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
And that's rebounded by the Lakers. to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Conley. Mike Conley is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second and 3, off the mark. Lakers ball to Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. And McGee there for the rebound. Caldwell Pope. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Fires the 3, and the Lakers clear. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Conley into the front court. Right now, down 7. To Joe Ingles. 4-3. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Bojan Bogdanovic pins it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Kuzma. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. Conley. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 14, Danny Green.
James. Drive here, but the shot stays out. To Gobert. It goes down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Here's LeBron for two. Shot won't go. To Davis. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Davis knocked loose. Jazz have it. Beyond the arc for three. James clears the rebound.
I got ball.
Danny Green goes to the right side.
Mouse in the house. Come on.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
James.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Keep Danny Green in the game.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Mitchell. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. Second and three is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Big kick right there.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
For 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Rajon Rondo has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First try, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Mitchell with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Los Angeles has the basketball. Probing the defense to Kyle Kuzma. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's Cephalosha with the rebound. Mitchell with the basketball. Down 5. Going to launch beyond the arc.
Here we go. I got him. Got ball.
Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. James into the front court. Up 5.
Yeah, go to work, man. That's all you. That's all you.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
And Mike Conley dancing with the defense. Hits the contested 3.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
JaVale McGee. Here comes the screen. The drive. Right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Mitchell with it up top. His guys trail now by 4.
Shoot that, boy.
Conley. That's off the side of the rim. No good. JaVale McGee to Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. To Davis. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Cruises inside for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Mitchell can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Conley into the front court. The deficit is 6. Not easy.
That's what great shooters do. They can miss all the shots in the world, but they're going to take that next one like they just made all the shots in the world.
LeBron James with the rock. Driving right to the basket. Works it. From long range. Rebounds pulled in by Gobert. To Joe Ingles. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Rudy Gobert with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Can't get past the defender. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LBJ with it.
Oh, yeah. Me and you. Me and you.
And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Utah. Stepping in for LA, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron for 2. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Number 22.
Rondo with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Davis. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Here comes the screen. Rudy Gobert with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lets it fly from long range. Offensive Jeff Green got the hops. Put back slam.
And Ed, the only term that comes to mind is underrated. JG is one of the best athletes in the league and still is showing that he has it even after 13 years of grinding.
Utah with the possession. Surveys the floor. Conley knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively. You try.
It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ball game.
James to Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Gobert. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To James. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
OAD.
New blood coming in for both sides. Los Angeles, they have it. Down for McGee. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Mitchell, that's how you defend. Across the timeline comes James. Leads a bucket. Looking for his man. Flushes down the slam.
McGee.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Lead is 2. To Joe Ingles. Fires the 3. Misfires. It's no good. LeBron into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Conley buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
LeBron with it up top. His guys now down by a point.
Hey, get buckets, don't get buckets. Get buckets on it.
Can't connect from in close. Another shot won't go either. Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Nothing going here on that drive. McGee powers it through.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Joe Ingles. Mitchell. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. To Caldwell Pope.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Davis to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Mitchell. That's good D. Shot no good. LBJ has it. To Davis. Scores from the post. Jazz will take a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Has a look. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
James to Davis. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.